Alright, hello and welcome back to episode 2 of our Riverbend Series. This time, the first one was fun, building up our new farm, but this one's going to be kind of a quick little time-lapse for the most part. Basically, we just have these 2 fields that we started off with. 3 fields, I guess, but the 3 fields that we have here, so this one is peas, and then we have soybeans in the back, and then in a second you'll see some sugar beets. So we're just gonna spend this one just kind of cleaning up the harvest that was already in place before we actually customize these fields into what we actually want. So this is gonna be the pea harvest portion of it. But yeah, I think the fog looks pretty sweet on this particular spot on the map, so this one was actually a lot of fun. I think of the 3 new ones, I thought spinach was going to be my favorite to do, but I actually really like the peas. So you can kind of see we come up on our little farm that we created in episode 1, and yeah, it looks pretty sweet in the fog. So yeah, I love it. Then yeah, you can see we have our sugar beets over there. So that'll be the 3rd field that we kind of clean up. We'll just let this play out for a little bit longer, and then we'll switch it into a time lapse for you, so you don't have to watch the whole thing in real time. But I think this first part is just, I don't know, I love the fog, so we'll let this play out for a little bit, and then yeah, we'll switch it into a time lapse for you. The first field is just the peas, as you see, and then you'll see that we come up on the soybean fields. So that will be the 2nd portion of this. But yeah, sit back and enjoy, and yeah, enjoy the pea harvest. Alright, so all the peas actually fit into the trailer, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, so we'll take them over. You can see we have our silos set up, and yeah, we'll get them dropped off there. And yeah, just kind of surprised it all fit into one trailer, but it did. So we'll get them dropped off at our silos, and then move on to our next. Huh, I don't think we can drop them off here. So that's good. Yeah, I don't think we can sell them, or I don't think we can store them there. I guess that's just for grains anyways, so makes sense. But yeah, so we'll get those sold. Yeah, we'll get those sold off, and then we'll continue on and do our soybean harvest. So those should we should be able to store those there. So we'll come back and do that. All right, so we are back. We got the peas sold off, made some profit off of them, and then actually just kind of cheesed it a little bit just to get a little more of a harvest to start. So we sold off what was the pea farm, and then bought the sugar beet farm in the back. So that's why we're down to like $3,000 right now. So we will get started on the soybean harvest here. We got our Case combine, so still kind of deciding if I want to do Case or John Deere as my main brand of tractors for this build. I go back and forth a lot, so I know we are doing sugar beets, and the only harvester for those in the game right now is Case. So I go back and forth a lot, which is why you'll probably see a couple of different brands throughout these first couple of episodes before we actually kind of buy our own tractors. We're just kind of leasing them right now, so I'm just kind of testing out some of the different machines and different gameplay mechanics, just kind of seeing what I like. So I am going to kind of keep it different for each of the series that I do. So probably either doing Case or John Deere for the Riverbend Springs build, and then a Hutan we're doing Fent, and mainly just Fent, and then the rice brand. I forgot what it is off the top of my head, but yeah, we're sticking to those for that one. And then I also have a build on Zielonka that I started, and we'll do cloth stuff for those. So I think Riverbend is going to be the main one, though, as well as Hutan Pentai. So yeah, so this is the soybean harvest. Going around the outsides. This is the bug that I later figured out with the meadows in the sheep pens. Yeah, I did not paint over the field before I planted it, so it's got a bunch of the weeds. That is fixed later on, though. So yeah, this is the soybean harvest. We'll do a quick little time lapse with this one too, so enjoy the harvest. soybean field all harvested now, so we'll finish filling up our trailer here with the rest of the soybeans, and then we'll go take it to get it dumped off at the silos. So we'll head over there. We'll actually be able to dump it this time. Yeah, so we got almost, yeah, a little over 12,000 liters. So it's a pretty good amount, but yeah, so we'll get this dumped off, and that will conclude this episode. So still trying to figure out what format works best and what people actually enjoy watching. So feel free to let me know if you have any thoughts on any of it. I kind of like seeing the full. I think it's cool to see like the full harvest personally, so that's why I do like time lapses. But if you prefer, I'll probably do some where I don't show the full harvest and just kind of play it out in real time, but don't do the full thing, just to kind of see if people like that better too. So kind of getting a feel for how I want to do it still. So yeah. Anyways, that's all we've got for this one. So thanks for watching, and stick around for episode 3. We're going to do some sugar beet stuff. So you can kind of see in the background, but haha, spoilers. Anyways, that'll be episode 3. So we'll go get this thing washed, and that will do it. So wow, I smoked that. Whoops. Anyways, we'll get it washed. We'll get that fixed later. I think we can actually just get into it and move it. So we'll figure that out. But yeah, that is our machine all washed up. So that's going to do it for this episode. We'll see you next time. Have a good one, and thanks for watching.